New developments in the au pair affair double murder trial in Fairfax County. It was a slow start today, but things are ramping up in the courtroom.
Accused killer Brendan Banfield was on the stand for nearly 2 hours testifying in his own defense. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Drew Wilder was in the courtroom for that testimony. So, Drew, give us your takeaways.
Yeah, a few bombshells today, Sean. This is the testimony that we have been waiting for. Accused killer Brendan Banfield on the witness stand, as you mentioned, in his own defense today. As soon as he got on the witness stand, he was starting to talk about his relationship with his now late wife, Christine Banfield. He said they had been together for more than 19 years and that they traveled a lot together. They were happy for most of that time. But then he was asked about his relationship with the family's au pair, Juliana Perez Migueles. She came to live with the family in 2021 as an au pair, but eventually, about 1 year later, he says that work relationship transitioned into an extramarital affair. He said on the witness stand that the au pair came on to him one night while Christine was out of town visiting family, and he said he did not decline her advances. He says they hooked up that night, and in the days after that, he explained to the au pair, Juliana, that actually wasn't his first affair. He had had several affairs over the years with his wife, Christine, and he even told her that Christine had even had a couple of affairs. So while this relationship is starting to develop over the next few weeks, the prosecution says that Brendan started to mastermind a plot to get his wife out of the picture so he could be with the au pair. Today, on the witness stand, Banfield's defense attorney, John Carroll, asked him directly, was there ever a plan to take your wife out of the picture?
Did you ever create any sort of a plan with Juliana?
No, there was no plan. At this point, our relationship is maybe 6 to 8 weeks old. I think that it's an absurd line of questioning for something that is not serious, that a plan was made to get rid of my wife. That is absolutely crazy.
Typically, when prosecution or defense calls a witness, that witness will be cross-examined by the other side, and that cross-examiner is kind of limited in the scope of their questions based on what has already come out in evidence. However, when a defendant takes the witness stand in their own defense, it's kind of open season in cross-examination, and that's what the judge, Penny Ascarati, explained to Banfield before he took the stand today. He said, hey, if you take the stand, that is absolutely your right, but the prosecution will not be limited in what they are allowed to ask you when it is their turn. We anticipate that cross-examination will come at some point tomorrow. Banfield will return to the witness stand when the trial resumes at 10 a.m. Remember, you can stream all of it on NBCWashington.com. And tomorrow is going to be a very fascinating day in this double murder trial, you guys.
Indeed it will. All right, we're looking forward to it. And a lot of twists and turns in this case. Drew, thank you.
Thanks so much, Drew.